believe in serving others, fighting for gender equality, and promoting eco-friendly ways of living. We are the Kungfu Nuns from the Himalayas. We believe in showing by example.
Good morning. I am Jigme Karuna Yangchen, one of 700 Drukpa Kungfu nuns who is representing today on behalf of Himalayas. On behalf of my colleague, I'm honored to be here to share our short story of our life and experiences. I would like to thank the organizer for congratulating us with our Teacher Warrior Award yesterday evening. We are extremely humbled. Thank you. I am here speaking on Hidden Voice of Himalayas. I hope that my presence will let you hear the female voice hidden in the high mountains far away. Most of the people think that Buddhism is a religion, but for us, Buddhism is a philosophy of life. It is a way of living positively. We have a lot of things to learn and experiences done in our Buddhism life. Our daily schedule in our nunnery is filled with chanting of mantras and sadhanas, learning spiritual texts and ritual instruments, and practicing yoga. All this prepare us to be spiritually stronger and get us to get ready to serve others and with compassion, loving, and kindness. So many people have asked us, you are nuns and sannyasis. Aren't you supposed to stay peacefully in your ashrams, practice meditation, and doing puja on your deities? Why are you learning Kungfu? Let me share with you the reason for we began Kungfu in our life. There was a time when we were facing a lot of adverse and dangerous situations. Whenever we went out for our walking pilgrimage, whenever we had meditation in the forest, and whenever we had visited holy places, we were teased and bullied by men. We were very scared and we did not know what to do. We had no solution and we were no confident. We were so hopeless. Our Guruji, His Holiness the Gyalwang Drukpa, decided to include Kungfu in our daily learning. Kungfu experts from Vietnam were invited to teach us self-defense. For 9 years, we have been learning and practicing Kungfu, and recently, we have been training young girls in Himalayas the art of Kungfu. Knowing Kungfu has helped us in many ways. Not only have helped us to develop physical strength, but we also build up mental strength and spiritual concentrations. We have become more active physically and more confident in doing everything that we do, especially when we are needed to help others to benefit others. During the earthquake in Nepal in 2015, We traveled to the most affected and the most remote area to help someone who was in need. Sometimes we had to trek hours in rains, carrying supplies and medicines in our bag. Whenever we went, we had offered moral support and did prayers for the victims. We divided ourselves into 5 groups, visited 29 districts in Nepal, distributing 3,000 tons of rice, lot of milk powder, tent, clothes, food, blanket, and so on. Because of Kungfu training, we had no fear during the earthquake and aftershocks. We refused to be evacuated because we should not run away from people who needed help. Then, the Kungfu training, which supported our meditation, and meditation supported our cultivation of compassion. Because of physical power developed from Kungfu training, we were helped and we were able to help each other and everyone in need. Without having power, how can we help people? How can we help? We could not put our compassion, our loving kindness into practice. We cannot. We need the power to go into the society, to the disaster area to help others. And this is our commitment, our lifelong commitment. The main reason we were renounced to be nuns or sannyasi is because we want to live a life not for ourselves, but for the sake of others, for the happiness of others. But if we are not strong and if we are weak, how can we help others? Then our renunciation makes no sense. We need the power, we need the self-confidence to be able to go out and help others, and Kungfu that gave us that. It is a creative solution. Without needing to give up meditation, ritual practice, yoga, and study of philosophy, Kungfu is the additional learning that we have provided in our confidence, which made us to go out and share our spiritual knowledge and understanding to everyone. We also go to different parts of Himalayas to do various humanitarian work. We go to different communities to educate them through action, because we realize that nothing is better than education in action. Why? Because we people see visually that we are doing something good, and we get inspired and they get inspired by seeing our activities on action. We welcome everyone to copy. We copy all sorts. We copy fashion, we copy bad things, we copy violence. But why can't we copy a positive power, a positive action? We should all join together to come up and help each other, because the world doesn't belong to you only. The world doesn't belong to me only. It belongs to all of us. You cannot change the world alone. I alone cannot change the world. But if we all come together, we will be able to bring some positive change. Our Guruji, His Holiness, the Gyalwang Drukpa, repeatedly teaches us that we need to live a righteous life. We need to live a life to benefit others. We need to live a life that inspires others through becoming a positive example to everyone. We have cycled 10,000 kilometers from Nepal to from Nepal to India, and in different areas in India, through the dangerous terrain in Himalayas, and through some of the dangerous areas in Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, to raise the awareness about human trafficking, to promote the gender equality. Wherever we cycled, we spoke with the girls and women, trying our best to encourage them by showing that if we nuns can do that, then the girls can do that. We have completed 7,000 kilometers of Padyatra in India, Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka, promoting peace, gender equality, and conversation and converting everything into a positive way. The main reason why we are renounced to become nun or sannyasi is because we want to live not for ourselves, but for the sake of others and for the sake of other beings. But when we are weak, we cannot make that. We have collected 20 tons of non-biodegradable garbages in our bicycle yatra and padyatra. We have been involving in animal rescue. As you all know, stray dogs are the huge menace in India. We work on compassionate solutions without harming lives, such as sterilization and adoption of dogs and education of humans. We also work with the local community to nurture the sick animals. We would like to share with others the little compassion, wisdom, and power that we have learned from our Guru. We realize that more we share, the stronger we become, the more compassionate and wiser we become. Experiential knowledge empowers us far more than anything that we have learned. We need a support and join from all of you in our activities. This could be our encouragement to us. We welcome you to visit to our ashrams in Kathmandu and in Ladakh. And we would like to help and conduct self-defense workshop for your girls at your schools. Just for your knowledge, 20 of my colleagues at this moment in Ladakh are conducting 5 days self-defense workshop for more than 100 young girls. So please reach out to us so that we can be a part of your solutions. Thank you.